Alright, so if you have never changed spark plugs on a Hyundai Tucson, do not attempt it. Crazy configuration here. The only way to get to the rear plugs is to remove the intake manifold. Can't get to the intake manifold without taking off the throttle body to get to the bolts that hold the back of the intake manifold in place. And so you have a huge puzzle putting it all back together. So anyway, this is as far as I got so far. Apparently the last shop that did this didn't do the rear plugs. They only did the front plugs. And if you can see here, it'll focus. Yeah, there's a whole lot of the electrode burnt away on the rear plugs, and the front plugs are not too bad, but they're still bad enough to go ahead and replace them. And hopefully that will solve the stumbling issue that this car has had. And also, I had the privilege of devising a anti-theft shield for the catalytic converter. This was my ex-wife's car. Somebody stole her cat converter, and I got to fix it all for her. And hey, guess what? Torch on. Okay, so that is the shield. There's the original, or not original, that I had to replace the head pipe and the cat converter and half of the exhaust. I threw a turbo muffler in there just to help quiet it down a little, because I had one, and so why not use it? Anyway, there's the turbo muffler. There's the shield that you cannot get to the cat converter without cutting this all out, and you're going to spend more time trying to cut this out and remove it because the other side's welded, so you can't get it out anyway, and you cannot get to the bolts to undo the cat converter. So yeah, I'd say that should deter any future thieves. So there's that. And back up. Yeah, it's not a bad car. It's actually not a bad car. She's had it for a few years now, I think, and yeah, decent vehicle. But just doing the spark plugs, and so now I got the new ones in. I went with the Bosch double platinum instead of the iridium because, you know, they're a few dollars less, and these are the original, you know, the Bosch platinums were the original 100,000 mile spark plug that they developed about, 30 years ago. They'll be just fine in here. And yeah, so I get to button it all up and take it for a test drive and hopefully return this to her. Yeah, that was a whole ordeal. She lives many miles away. But anyway, that's that. So a nice Saturday doing good deeds, I suppose. Okay, bye.